What's up, YouTube? TeamHCOHeroes here. Iceman. Got Chrome Dome with me and Dre, Dwayne Rock. Alright, just call him Dre because he got like a million nicknames. But anyway, first I want to say, I know I had a couple videos uploaded, but for real, I ain't gonna lie, I was lazy. Like, the camera wasn't an issue, but I just want to start off saying now I'm going to start a consistent basis of uploading videos of me and the team and everything. But now I wanted to talk about the upcoming format and discuss what's going on in the format. So without further ado, I'm gonna start that right now. And who wouldn't want this right here? Ain't that nice? But anyway, on to the upcoming format. So start off with Fishboard Blaster. Everybody's like, oh, now you can't spam Water Synchro, Formula Monarchs, or like any type, like Cloudy and Control, or basically anything that just abuse, like, Fishboard. Like, even a Mystic Piper deck that abuse Fishboard, like with the Water Synchro and Formula Monarch. Like, now that that's dead, you can't, not those decks, like, probably won't see as much play, but they'll probably figure it. Mind Master. Now, everybody wondering why that has been banned. It's probably a new assumption, but really, the Psychic Control lockdown deck with a first turn Quasar, or any type of other variant with Mind Master, like in a Psychic build. Like, I even see, like, a lot of you know, I've seen a Psychic type, Fairy type deck, and it abused it somehow. I forgot what happened. I didn't record it, but it was on Dual Network, and you know how that goes. But yeah, now that that's banned, like, it's probably for the better. Giant Trunade. I'm really glad this card is banned. Like, if you think about it, like, oh, you play Call of the Haunted, like, play Giant Trunade, oh, you bring it back, you can abuse another Call of the Haunted, and like keep special summoning. Like, people still get their resources, and you might not have an answer to it all the time. So really, like, Giant Trunade was kind of like, it was alright, but yeah, too much back row abuse. Like, keep reusing and recycling. I'm kind of glad that's gone. Royal Oppression. Now, I don't know why Konami banned this. I don't know if it's to promote Exceeds or whatnot, but come on now, you gotta think about the other decks that use synchros or fusions or anything else that spams. Even the Herald Hyperion lockdown, Notoria Beast lockdown, or anything else in that matter. Like, Royal Oppression really was a good card, but some people say it was like a hurt dirt card. Like, oh, like it can go both ways, and you just gotta play a skill based game from then on once that out. Alright, now on to Limited. I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy about Blackluster coming back, but if that's not the most randomest card to come back on, like, the ban list, like, for real, like, now Twilight abuse, what else type of abuse? Chaos abuse, like, because Chaos is my favorite build personally, but now I run TGs and Heroes competitively. But like Twilight, you might see in Dark Worlds, Tech Genus, Monarchs, like Fortune Lady. You see Blackluster Soldier, Fortune Lady, Fairies, Agents. Like that card can win games by itself. Like WK Dad said best himself. He said Blackluster Soldier, you can probably win the game as soon as that come out, because we're honest and like.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Like, that's a OTK right there with honest. Like, really, you summon that card, you get locked down. You can't really, unless you have a response for it. Like, as soon as it come up, yeah, the person who summoned that is probably winning that game. But really, it's random. It's random that it came back. It's like Konami spun a circle and said, "Blackluster Soldier, come on down when the price is right." Debris Dragon, that's limited. No more like plant bringing back, like Black Rose abuse, blowing up the field. I mean, you can, like Spore abuse. You can still bring back. You can still bring out like Black Rose to blow up the field, but you can like bring out Spore, like Doppel back or whatever. Like, just anything for like other crazy plays. Lone Fire Blossom, that really hurt plants because the deck was OC, really. That deck was OC, but now with that deck, it's not as consistent. Like the flow ain't flowing as well as it was used to. Like now, can't pop that. Bring out your spore, and you're like, oh, like you gotta play like a consistent, like skill based game with that deck. Now you can't just go as OC as you wanted to, because with Pot of Avarice, Formula Synchron Limited, and Tech Genus Hyper Librarian Limited, and all that. Like, yeah, you really have to play a consistent based game with the opponent. Well, Formula Synchro, like I said, Formula Monarchs are hurt and all that, and plant abuse and Fishborg abuse with Formula Synchron, and level 1 deck abuse with like Mystic Piper and King Boyo and all that. That's probably gone without Cien. Like,
Pause.
This guy's probably happiest the most Cien's gone.
Of course, because, like, Cien is only a 5-star monster with only 25 in his hat. And how easy that thing is to get on the field. You can spam 3 Ciens. I see people have 3 Ciens on the field.
He saw it happen to me. It was on Dual Network.
Of course it's on Dual Network.
Lie to you not.
Niggas be
3
doing
Ciens,
that.
1 turn.
3 Ciens.
But now that Cien Smoke Signal's limited and that's limited, it's not as consistent anymore. Well, not consistent, but like efficient as it was. I mean, you can still spam like a Bark Gion Notoria Beast play with Cien and get a lockdown going on the field. But now it's like everybody who hated 6M is probably like, oh my god, yes. Like, it's whatever. But, you know, still not as efficient. Tech Genus Hyper Library, I already talked about that. No more like draw power spamming. Really, people, now that Exceeds coming out, really, I think people are really most going to go to Exceeds because the only synchros I would probably use nowadays, I mean, now that Exceed came out, I would use Catastor, Brio, Black Rose, and Stardust, and maybe a Scrap Dragon, because Scrap Dragon is my favorite card, but nah, you're not going to see as much of it now. I mean, Tech G's Hyper Librarian, it was good when it came out. It was crazy when it came out, but now it's kind of like they control the flow of that. Trishula, I mean, I guess people who complain about it, like, I guess it's okay for them, but really, I've never seen more than 1 Trishula in a duel, except for this guy. He's like a desynchro play you kept bringing up, but that's like the same Trishula though.
Yeah, it's true. It's the same.
Like, you kept spamming like the remove from play. I mean, the effect is devastating. You gotta respect somebody. Whoever brings out a Trishula, like, that's a force to be reckoned with.
Shit, I'm a solemn judgment that motherfucker.
But yeah, Trishula, yeah, that's 100. Nah, Heavy Storm came back. Everybody talking about Heavy Storm, like, I'm glad it came back. But really, you're not going to have a Heavy Storm play all the time. People are still going to set their hand regardless of Heavy Storm coming back, because they could probably have a Dark Bribe, and they don't care if they give you that +1 as long as Heavy Storm is gone, because they know in their mind you're not going to beat their back row initially. So in Starlight Road and all that, but really the answer, like all that, you could play a Trap Stun, then go off with Heavy Storm, but still, like the 3 MSTs in Heavy Storm, you're not going to have every play. I think that's why MST came back to like 3, just back row hate, and you're not going to have that play like all the time. So like the extra MST will help you out, but really, in my opinion, 3 is kind of like overkill. So yeah, Heavy Storm, great card. Glad it came back.
Going on 9 minutes.
I mean, any opinions?
Well, I'm glad Heavy Storm come back too, because you know I hate starting a duel off. Your opponent sets like 4 face down cards. Everything, you gotta get scared. Like, am I gonna get like Dimensional Prison if I attack, or am I gonna get Mirror Force, or even like Magical Cylinder? But now I can play that Heavy Storm. You know what I'm saying? Before, you know, they had Giant True Nade, but they can always set that stuff again. That's always got me, and I hated that. But now, Heavy Storm coming back, no back rows. No back rows, just straight up duel. If your top deck isn't good enough, go fuck home. There we go.
So, like, that's just Heavy Storm. Pot of Avarice. Like I said, Pot of Avarice affects like that limiting, like the plants, really TGs. Like a lot of play, like you can meet that condition so easily, like turn 1, like with plants before, or like TGs. and everything, like TG1, like, oh, search, and like, whatever, you destroy your own TG monster with their monster and just keep it, or whatever. But I'm kind of glad it went to 1, because, like, seeing 9 Reborn Tengus in the duel, like, that's kind of ridiculous. I think, this guy said, you can blame Reborn Tengu for the limited pot average, because, like, really, 9 of those, and then keep spamming it, and you get draw power, like, to keep reusing your resources. Like, it's ridiculous, and crazy. So, kind of glad for that. Primal Seed, that's for a Black Luster Soldier, like, bring back the, remove from play monsters.
That's really useful.
Yeah. Sheehan Smoke Signal, like I said before, can't search like you did before, but you still got your Rhoda. That's still at 1.
It's 12 minutes.
Alright. Sheehan Smoke Signal. Let's go on semi-limited. Necro Gardener. That, like I said, that's for like Lightsworn and Twilight. Like now, or Value Turbos, or anything with like Dark Worlds, or you just like not Dark Worlds, but Fabled. Like you could just send it to a grave. Now you have 2. That's you can save yourself from like OTK. But I don't know. That's kind of like, I don't know if I'm glad it's back, but like other players are probably glad it's back. Summoner Monk. Really, I don't know why I came back. I mean, you just like play Summoner Monk, bring out another Summoner Monk, and then probably like exceed.
That's probably why I brought it back to
probably exceed
summons.
Yeah, you would probably do that, like, and then probably like detach the material or whatever. But yeah, that's probably why Konami brought it back, because it exceeds. With a Tragodia.
That's a band.
Tragodia, something like that. Tragodia, something like that. Once again, save you from the OTK. Dularian, that's semi-limited. That's probably semi-limited because Future Fusion FTK, where you spam 3 of those and like just random 5 elemental heroes and Blackwing Zephyros the Elite, and like I'll get more into that later. But anyway, that's limited. Destiny draws back. Draw power for Destiny heroes, or anything with like fusion, fusion gate with your diamond dudes. Just send that, draw 2 cards, so more draw power for like probably a fusion gate or a Destiny hero build. Whoever likes Destiny heroes. Swords of Revealing Light, that's for stall decks, and they don't want you attack, still save you from OTK. That's probably why MST is at 3 or whatever. But yeah, still stall decks. Call on the Haunted. Like more special summoning plays, you could probably play 2 Call of the Haunteds and just exceed right there.
Don't even matter because it's gonna be a heavy storm.
And Mind Crush, that's probably for Mind Crush. That's probably for like people going to start using Trap Death Shoot more now to get rid of your cards, and then you just go off Mind Crush and like Mind Crush the whole hand, like that. And cards that are not limited no more. Judgment Dragon. Now you're gonna be playing this Lightsworn deck, and you're probably gonna thinking, "Oh, you're probably gonna lose to like a double JD, or like now everybody's like so
get your
broken.
sounds ready. Get your sounds ready
or whatever."
You know what I'm saying?
Spirit Reaper, like more stall, Mega Morph. I don't know why that came back. Mystical Space Typhoon, Overload Fusion. Don't know about that. Gravity Bind, like more stall, and Icarus Attack, like more like Blackwings, like try and get Blackwings going again, because that's this guy's favorite deck. He like Blackwings.
Yeah, I like Blackwings.
Or whatever.
I like chicken wings.
Alright, probably get those going again.
Alright, yes. Giant Trunade, I can understand why they took it back, because it can be very abused. Traditionally, in a duel, you can end the duel quick with like Heavy Storm. Or it'll just be a one-play thing. Giant Trunade, it's one of those continuous things. Continuous effects where you can just lay cards on top of each other and abuse whatever card you took away. Like Daryl said earlier, called the Hunted. So, yes.
But anyway, that's the end of the video. I would like to see your opinions and comments like below. So like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, this is our first video. There's more to come. Don't listen. It's soft. That's Dre, and I'm Iceman. TeamHCOHeroes out.